What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be playing an old school game that I really used to like. It's called Warlocked. It was for the Game Boy Color. It was one of the first RTSs I ever played, and I still can't honestly say that I played one that I like more than this. Maybe it's nostalgia's sake, I don't know. Basically, the gist of the game is you get to pick the good side or the bad side, and just play throughout the whole game, trying to eliminate the other side, do various objectives, things like that. Basic RTS stuff. I'm going to play through this one first on the bad side. And as we go along, I'll just do an episode for each level. I believe there's 10, 12, and then you kind of pick up what's going on. And since I've already beaten this game, I'm just going to have to go through the replay mode and start with the first one called Flesh Farms. Basically, I'll go ahead and I'll read the briefing every time. Okay, Flesh Farms. Chief Zog commands you to build 3 kerosene tents, farms, basically, to Poot Refi. That's a new one. Meat for the troops. Gold and fuel must also be stockpiled for the war effort. You have been assigned a goblin work gang to carry out all manual labor. Okay, so the objective is going to say gather 100 fuel, build 3 farms, mine 500 gold. And the people that are already kind of familiar with RTSs, this is not going to be a whole lot new to you. This is very basic, basic RTS motions and things like that. Basically, these are your goblins here, they're your workforce. Different sources of fuel and gold are your essentials for building things. These mountains will be used as fuel. There's scrolls also conveniently placed around that tell you basically all the things that I'm going to be telling you anyway. The prime objective of this one is just to build shit, I guess. These question marks are basically just the fog of war, so you don't really know what's going on. You can kinda... This really isn't a big deal now, just because there's no enemies or anything in this level. But like later in the game, when there's clearly just like enemies hidden behind here, it kind of makes it a little bit more strategic. This is a mine. This is where they're gonna get their gold from. Gold can also be found in little convenient sacks of gold lying around the place. I do have a speed up button, but I don't think I'm going to use it for the sake of this video, unless we start getting really repetitive. For example, like this. I could probably just go ahead and just... The beauty of emulators. When I was sitting on my old school green Game Boy Color, that wouldn't have been able to happen. See, and here's one of the chests that are just laying around. That'll contain gold. Okay, so one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this guy. I don't know if we have enough to build a farm yet. I can't remember what was required to build one, but let's see. Shit, okay. Go over here. Yes, we do. So, this is him building a farm. Pretty sure the goal was 3. Okay, I'm just going to try to build them all right now, get them out of the way. Really the only benefit of farms later in the game is for every farm you have, you can do, I believe it's 5 additional units. So like when I'm trying to train a bunch of soldiers, I'm obviously going to need farms for that. These early levels are pretty boring. There's not a whole lot going on. So there's not a whole lot I can show you guys. Basically, I'm just going to have these guys just work their asses off, and I'm sure once I hit my goal, I have to collect a certain amount of gold and fuel. And I know the music's kind of obnoxious, but meh. This should be the end of it here, coming up at the 300 mark. Or not. I actually forget what the objective was. I can always come back here. 3 farms, 500 gold, 100 fuel. So I still have a little bit left. I'll just send that guy over here to collect this. And then we're probably almost there. Alright, there we go. That should be it. Alright, well done. The goblin workers at the job. They look a lot more cartoony than I imagined them. But, and then it kind of gives you this cool briefing at the end. It tells you how many guys you got. And, just an overview of your whole level. Tells you how long it was, your record, score. And that was basically that first level. Really simple, really easy. Great game. I'm going to be making more videos. I'm pretty much going to play through both entire campaigns. It does get a little challenging later. So, I mean, I know this was kind of a boring episode, but check in on it in the next couple ones. And I really feel like you guys will like the game. Thanks, guys.